Welcome everyone. Today in GCSE section we are doing cumulative frequency curve and box plots. For median and the upper quartiles, lower quartiles will be discussing here along with the cumulative frequency curve and box plots. So first I'm starting with the median. If I talk about the median is a kind of average. Averages, I have already made the video on that as well. Averages are of three types: mean, median and mode. So here we are discussing solely on median. So median is the central tendency, the central value of all the data that will gives us median. Let me take a raw data. Raw data is 2, 4, 1, 5, 3. First I need to arrange it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the middle value is going to be 3. So this is the middle tendency. Averages doesn't mean always the mean that we are calculating. That means sum of all the observation over number of observation. The central tendency will also give the average because that's the median. And mode, that is the repetition number of a word. The more frequently you will see something, that will give you the mode. If a tabulated data is given, tabulate, that means when a table is given, it's like that, and the different frequencies are given here like this. It's like 0 to 20, then 20 to 30, like 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, 80 to 100, something like that is given. And then the frequency is given. Frequency, that means suppose this is the weight of an object. There are different sets of object. There are 3 objects whose weight are between 0 to 20. Obviously it cannot be 0, so it would be like this. That means it's greater than 0. It can be 0.1 but not equals to 0 exactly. Then between 20 to 40, maybe there are 4 packets or 4 food items, whatever there it is. There are 4 which has the weight between 20 to 40. Suppose there are 3 that has a weight between 40 to 60. There are 2 items that have the weight between 60 to 80, and there is 1 item that has a weight between 80 to 100. This is how you make a table, right? This is about the tabulated form when you arrange data in a particular order. To calculate the mean, there is a mean, that is sum of all fx over sum of f, that we will do in estimation of the mean. But here we are doing median. So for median, a cumulative frequency is important because we can calculate the median by cumulative frequency curve. So let me make a cumulative frequency curve for the same table. So I just made a little change. The table is about the same. There are a few items and their weights are between 0 to 120. We have divided them accordingly, that from 0 to 20 there are 4 items that have weight between 0 to 20 kg. There are 6 items that have weight between 20 to 40, and so on. To calculate the median, the question is find the median. To calculate the median, first aim is to calculate cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency, you just keep on adding the previous frequencies. So 4 will, as it is, because there is no other frequency before 4. 6. How many frequencies are before? It's 6 and 4. So that means it's going to be 10. Now how many frequencies are before 2? So 2 itself, 6 and 4. Or directly what you can do, you have already the sum of all the previous frequencies. Add the new frequency 2 to it, which is 12. Then 12 to 3 is 15. 15 plus 2 is 17, and 17 1 plus 18. So the total frequency is 18. Now we need to draw the cumulative frequency curve. While plotting, we have to take the higher, the second end, like this part, and the corresponding cumulative frequency, because we have drawn cumulative frequencies here and the values of x, or the range of x, is here. So between 0 to 20 it's 4, but we are not making a histogram that from 0 to 20 I'll draw till 4. It's a cumulative frequency curve. So for a curve I have to take only the higher value, which is 20, and the corresponding value 4. So 20 and 4. Next 40 and the corresponding cumulative frequency, which is 10. So 40 and 10. 12 and 60. 60 and corresponding 12. Then 80 and corresponding 15 would be here. 100 and corresponding 17 would be here. 18 and 120, that is 120 and corresponding 18. First and most important thing, don't join it like this because it's a cumulative frequency curve. So if you join it with a straight line, it will not be a great idea. Second is, it's not a straight line, so don't try to draw it like this. It's not a straight line, it's a curve. So let me join it like this, and always remember, I know I'm not joining it very properly. Always remember, you will get S shaped or augie shaped like that of curve, something like that. This is your cumulative frequency curve. Once you have a cumulative frequency curve, it's very easy to find the median. What all you need to do is, cumulative frequency is 18 divided by 2, because you are finding the median. Median is half. So cumulative frequency is 18 and half it. You will get 9. So at 9, here you have to draw a straight line. This one. And then once you reach here, draw a vertical line. And maybe you will get an answer closer to 40 something. You can get, it's approximately 36. So this will be your median. So this is how you can calculate the exact median, and this is how you can calculate any cumulative frequency curve. So let me do one question on cumulative frequency curve. We will be talking about the quartiles, upper quartiles and the lower quartiles. So what happens in an upper quartile is, it's actually 3/4 and lower quartile is 1/4. As the name suggests, quartiles, it's about the fours. That means we are talking about 4/4. So upper quartile is 3/4 of something and lower quartile is 4th. That means, suppose I have this 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23. How many numbers are these? These are 12. If I divide them, because it's a quartile, so you just need to divide into 4 groups. So this is 1 group, this is 2 group, this is 3 group, and this is 4 group. Because we have to make 4 groups, so I get to know that in each group there will be 3 numbers. So my first quartile will be after the first group, after the first, because this is 1/4, this is 1/4, this is 1/4, and this is 1/4. So it will be here. Then after this, this is your middle point, that is median. And then this is third, because it comes just after 1/4, that is lower quartile. 1/4 plus 1/4 is half. That means this value that will come here is after the half. That's why it's called median. This value is coming after 3/4 of the groups, right? 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. This is 3/4, which is upper quartile. So this one is, this will be the midpoint of 3 and 7, that is 6. So I'll get to know that lower quartile is 6. Median is between 11, 13, that is 12. And upper quartile is between 17 and 19, that is 18. So this will give us upper quartile, and this will give you an idea that what quartile is about. Basically, you need to convert into 4 groups, and then you have to see how many values will be in each group. And after the first group, what will be the value? This will give you lower quartile. Then at the mid, then at the 3/4, this will give you the upper quartile. That's the actual meaning of lower quartiles and upper quartile in discrete data. Now let me see in a tabular data, how can you calculate lower quartile and upper quartile? Obviously, it will be helpful with the frequency diagram, cumulative frequency diagram. So let's see how we can do it. Now see this question. It says weight of the bags of the potatoes are given, and this is given in the table. Find the median weight of the potatoes. Median, as I told you here, upper quartile, lower quartile, we all can calculate all these stuff by using cumulative frequency curve. So let me do the cumulative frequency. First we need to draw a column for cumulative frequency. Here 5 plus 7, 12, Now 12 plus 4, 16. 16 plus 3, 19. 19 plus 4, 23. That means the total is 23. Here we can make it right here. It's 23, 24. So taking highest value 30 and the corresponding is 5. So 30 corresponding is 5. Next is 50 corresponding is 12. Next is 16 corresponding 70. 70 and 16. Then 90 and 19. And 110 and 23. So join them together. Obviously this one is not very correct, but this is the format that you have to do. This is the way you have to solve. Now to calculate median, the highest cumulative frequency was 23. So divided by 2. 23 divided by 2 will give you 11.5. So at 11.5, that means would be here, somewhere here. Draw a vertical line, horizontal line, and once it reaches, draw the vertical line. It would give you somehow, I would say before 50 or 48 or 47 you can get. So that's going to be your median. For lower quartile, you need to divide it by 4. So 23 divided by 4, which will give you 5 point. I'm taking an approximation of it. So 23 over 4 will give you approximately 5.7 you will get. That means here somehow you have to draw a vertical line. On a proper graph you can get the correct answer, and then a vertical line. Your answer would be somewhere 35, you can say. Here it would be lower quartile. For upper quartile it would be 3/4 of it. So 3/4 of 23. Let's say 17. So 17 would be here. Draw the horizontal line and draw the vertical line. So this would be somehow 74. So this will give you upper quartile. This is median and this is lower quartile. This is how you can calculate. So how much I got the median? I got median as 47, approximately you can say 47. Lower quartile approximately 35 and upper quartile approximately 74. And you can clearly see median is always lying between lower and upper quartile. Now let me see the box plots. Here in this lecture I'm just doing the basics. Don't expect me to do very higher questions because the basic is very important. If you are already aware of the basics, then no point of watching this video. Directly watch the video of the worksheets. That will help you. But if you're not aware of any concept, so obviously I'll start with the basics, and when we'll do worksheets I'll wrap up all the sort of questions from lower level to higher level. For plotting box plots, there is a box like this. This is its end, like this. And here will be the median. But see, a scale is very important, like this. Suppose the question is given as 812317296. This is a discrete data. Our very first aim is to arrange them in ascending order. So ascending order would be 1, 1, 2, 2, then 3, then 4, then 6, then 7, then 9, then 8, then 9, then 9. Now I have covered this mean median mode of discrete data, the basics of it, in another video, and where I have discussed that if the number of data is even, how to calculate median upper lower quartile, and if it's odd, then how to calculate? Let me see, is it even or odd? It's 11. So 11, that means it's odd. So for odd, formula is n plus 1 by 2 to calculate median. That it will give you that number of term. So 11 plus 1, 12 by 2, that is sixth term is the median. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 is the median. So I'm just writing here, median is 4. The next is to calculate upper quartile or lower quartile. Let me start with lower quartile. N plus 1 by 4 is lower quartile. So 11 plus 1, 12 by 4 is third. So third term is 2. Third term is 2. So I can say lower quartile be 2. Upper quartile is 3/4 of it. 3/4 of n plus 1 by into n plus 1. So 11 plus 1, 12 into 3 by 4. Ninth term. And ninth term is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. 8 is upper quartile. Lowest value is 1 and highest value is 9. Now on scale I have to draw it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, or let me make a better scaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and here 9. Now let me just delete this one and show you how to do it. So lowest value is 1, highest value is 9. Just mark it. For a blocks plot, what are important? I'm writing median. This one is important. Lower quartile is important. Upper quartile is important. Least value is important. And highest value is important. So least value, highest value I have plotted. Then it's lower quartile, which is 2. So lower quartile is here. For that I need to make a straight line like this. Upper quartile is 8. Here I have to draw. Median is 4. I have to draw this. And now join all of them together. Like this. This is a box. And now from the mid, join it like this. So this is your box plot, which is here you will find the lowest value, that is 1. Then a lower quartile, which is 2. Median, which is 4. Upper quartile, which is 8, and highest value, which is 9. This is a box plot, which is a box, and what all 5 values are plotted. This is a box plot. So why we draw a box plot? The meaning is the same. Why we draw a graph? To get an idea about the different data just by looking at the glance. If you have an array of data, suppose you have surveyed it and you have a discrete 1000 data, and you are surveying that what is the height in a particular country. So you have, maybe you have taken a sample of 1 lakh people, and obviously if you're going to read it, it's not that easy. Instead, if you draw a box plot, if there is someone who is the head of that survey and you have gathered it and you want to show that data, obviously you will not represent with that whole data to that person. It would be better if you represent it in a more structured way, and that could be done by plotting the box plot. So when he look into it, he just easily get to know, okay, what is upper quartile, lower quartile, what is the median, central tendency. So these are drawn for that. Next question is, how can you draw the box plot with the help of a cumulative frequency curve or with the help of a tabular data? So let me see, if we have a tabular data, how can we draw cumulative frequency curve as well as a box plot? Now we have to draw a box plot from this data. That means first we need to draw cumulative frequency curve, because from that we'll be able to find the median, upper quartile and lower quartile. So I'm just drawing it here, this one, and then cumulative frequency is required, which is 2, 6, 10, 12, 13, 15. So I'm just writing it here in a gap of 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, so on. Here, highest 10 and frequency is 2. So 10 and it's 2. So 10 at 2, 20 at 6, 30 at 10, 40 at 12, 15 at 3, 50 at 15. So 50, 15 would be here. Right. And now join them together. From here we can see the smallest value be 0, highest value be 50, and let me find the median. So median is here, if you add them all up, 15 divided by 2 will give you median. So 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. So add 7.5 here. Draw a vertical line like this. So this would be somehow, you can say 23. Let's take 23. So median be 23. Then lower quartile. Lower quartile is 1/4. So 15 by 4. So approximately, it's approximation I'm giving, 3.7. So at 3.7, somewhere here, draw horizontal line and draw vertical line, and we take it as 14, let's say. Then upper quartile is 3 by 4 of your value. So 3 by 4 of 15. So you can say it would be approximately at 11. So at 11 would be some here, draw horizontal line and then draw a vertical line. So it would be actually greater than 30. It would be somewhere here like this. So you can get 30. It's not drawing properly. It would be somehow like this. So you can say 30 is something quite closer to 30. You can say 31. Now let me draw a box plot. For that we draw the scaling. Here I'm doing it and drawing a scale. In the next class, when we'll be doing worksheets, I'll be doing that on graph to get a very proper answer. But this is definitely, I think it has given you enough information that how to draw it. Now the minimum is 0 here and maximum went to 50. Median was at 23. So let me just draw a gap of 10, 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Median is at 23, so would be here. I can say this is median. Lower quartile is 14, so somewhere here. And upper quartile is 31, would be right here. So now let me draw. And this will give me a box. Then from the mid, it would be like this. It would be like this. This is your box plot in which we have plotted the lowest, highest value and upper lower quartile. So this was all about the basics of this chapter and this particular topic I'm talking about. And in the next class we'll be doing worksheet. I will start from basics and to hire one. If you will have any doubt, just post the comment. I will answer you. Even if you want me to make a video on a particular topic, you can just comment on it. If you want to access this worksheet, you can access from www.exaiacademy.com. So if you want to enroll yourself for any new batches, so just email us at exaiacademy@gmail.com. So that's it for today. Have a great day. Bye everyone.